a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Haliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Allen in at the 1 spot. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Turner against Allen. We're about 1 minute into the first. For the 3. The Pacers pull it in. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Good on the three-point shot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope. That you can get a stop first.
Now, here is Haliburton. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Back to Haliburton. On the wing, Turner over Brooks. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Haliburton passes to Toppin. Back to Haliburton. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Rockets leading by 6. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Warriors was superb. He scored 54 points, and he was efficient out there. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Jalen Green. And a change for the Pacers. Jackson's checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Haliburton laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
For a skinny guy, Haliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
From past the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And slam dunk by Allen.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Nembhard. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Fires the three. Rockets with the rebound. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
Here's Halliburton. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Nembhard. Rebounded by Allen. Houston leading by 14. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. Jackson finds Halliburton. Off target from three-point range. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 14. And will return shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Shepherd out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Toppin in at the four-man position. Back to Allen. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to me. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. And so it's Indiana with it. The Rockets making the shot. Jackson kicks to Toppin. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Thunder.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Then for the Pacers, Heisman's checked in for Toppin. And it's Brown in for Shepherd. And a moment now to look at how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up as we close out the year. Still lots of games left. Here are the rookies off and running in the early going. Well, you look at Allen. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear number one right now. Nobody even close to passing.
And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Here's McConnell. After the made shot from Allen. Pass to Neesmith. Misses the three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Smith. Allen's got 25 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
McConnell passes to Jackson. The three. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from McConnell.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Allen, that's good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Jackson. Here's Neesmith. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 14. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
McConnell against Allen. The 10-footer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McConnell's got 7.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Allen. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
McConnell finds Wiseman. Here's Furphy. Pass to Wiseman. Clock at 6. Smith against Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Allen will bring it up for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Neesmith, the pass to McConnell. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Goes up the baseline. A shot by McConnell, no good. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Nets.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Allen, that's good. 31 points for Allen.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
McConnell against Allen. And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the board. Substitution on the board.
Toppin with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
20. Please direct your attention to center court.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
You know, for the Rockets, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. that wasn't scary.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Allen in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pacers trail by 15. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton sets the pick for Mathurin. Here's Toppin. Indiana again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
That shot wide open. Nembhard's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jock Landale comes in for Şengün. It's Thompson in for Green. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I want to spoil it. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Allen for the three. Hands it from downtown. Allen's got 40 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul.
Whitmore.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mathurin for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts it up from 12. That one goes in. Allen's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Green passes to Landale. Allen. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Jeff Green. The Pacers also changing it up. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you take a look at Smith. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Houston leading by 17. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Inside, and Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Here's Nembhard, 5 points in the game. Jackson a screen on Thompson. He takes it in. Jackson misses. Rockets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Houston moving it around. Here's Whitmore. Nembhard covering Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 46 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Thompson with the rebound. Neeson with it. Back to Allen. No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, we're close to...
I think it was probably a good idea because, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples. On the court right now for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Mathurin in at the three, the small forward. Here's Green, driving inside.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Over Green, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cubs